Are we live? Hey guys, Thunder E here. I am back in town. I got in from Boston about 3 hours ago, and it's Game of Thrones time. Season 6 is here. With me, of course, is Lou Rod. How's it going, man?
What up? Let's do this.
Yeah. So, welcome to our first live recap show. We're doing this every episode of Game of Thrones. So definitely join us between 10:05 and 10:15. Sundays after the show. But thanks for chiming in. So, all right. So Game of Thrones is back. This episode was a recap episode, pretty much in a lot of ways. But first of all, general thoughts on the episodes before we start moving forward.
I liked it.
Okay. What did you like?
Game of Thrones. Dude, it moved. All the stories just moved forward.
Yeah, definitely.
In a slow little way, they all move forward.
They did. It's been a while since they finally touched on every single story element. We started off with Jon Snow, from him, and then we moved on, to his sister, which is cool to see Brienne come there and save her, and then we go to Daenerys, and with the Lannister, what's his name again? Tywin Lannister, thank you very much. And even to his sister over with with the man with no face. What's her name? God, man. Arya. I'm like forgetting names. Thank you for helping me out because
I'm not good with the names myself, but she's Arya.
Yeah, I would be forgetting names completely. Ahmed just joined. And Ahmed, this is the Game of Thrones episode 1 recap. So I liked it. It was a good episode. And of course, I thought there was going to be a bigger reveal, but I did kind of like that reveal at the end, though. I thought it was going to be something much more crazier, but
dude, you want to hear some shit? I don't know if you watch TV Talk.
No.
From Collider.
Yeah.
But I believe it was Sasha Pearl Raver who called it. Said that she was going to take off that damn red medallion and become an old lady.
I mean, maybe it's in the books. I don't know. I haven't.
There is no book.
Oh, no. I mean, maybe that has happened in the book at some point. Okay. Well, nope. I guess it is. I mean, I did like that. I like the fact that they showed that, but
God, they were so gross.
This is my take as we move, because this episode is there wasn't much dropped, but this episode I think is going to lead into more stuff, as we get in the future. A few people asking what time do we do this? 10:15. We'd say call it 10:15 after Game of Thrones, and we'll see. Keon says they hinted that in the books, so maybe that's probably why he called it.
Read the book,
but this is my thing. So, Jon Snow, he's dead. We see that.
Is he?
No, he's dead. His wolf is crying. So, thoughts from the book that said that he probably hopped into his wolf, didn't happen. I mean, no, people have mentioned that. In the book, they all can do that in the family, but they didn't hint that in the show. So this is my take here. I'm going to say something now. Jon Snow is dead, but he's going to come back as either a Stark or a Targaryen, because whoever has been brought back to life in the books. Now, this is spoiler, but then again, it's going to come out at some point. His mother comes back to life, and his mother is called Lady Stoneheart, I believe.
Yeah, she's like a zombie.
Yeah, so he's gonna come back as either Lord Stark or a Targaryen. The name is completely different. I'm just saying that is why Jon Snow is dead. So
yep,
I'm saying I'm calling it now. He's gonna come back as either Lord something Stark or something Targaryen, whichever one. Because of course we're still going by the fact that the rumor says his dad is a Targaryen and his mother, of course, is Ned Stark's sister. So I'm calling that anyway. Yeah, there we go. Joshua agrees with me, of course. But yeah, it was a cool episode. It was. I love. What do you think about Daenerys after she stated all that stuff? What do you think about that whole scene? That was some ballsy stuff though. And then they shut her down.
That's what I would have done. I would be like, and your point? You ain't nobody here, bitch.
Yeah, but
take your clothes off.
Yeah, because she didn't mention her husband's name. And I was like, come on, you need to mention Khal Drago. Come on.
See, she used that as the final trump card.
Yeah. Thanks, Gregory. Appreciate it. She did. And then the wives are like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, you gonna hang out with all them widows up there in the temple.
I don't think she goes there though.
Really? Like she's gonna go there?
Oh hell no, she's gonna get rescued.
You know, her dragon is still. I mean, you've seen the trailers, previews. Her dragon flies around, but he's just flying around, right? Which means that he and Mom have beef, but he's making sure Mom's around. Okay.
Yeah, I think they have he has a sixth sense for her. So he stays close by. He may go here, there, but he's always back in that general city because that trailer pan shows that I believe he flies over that herd of crew.
Yeah, crew, yeah.
And she's gonna summon his ass, and they're gonna be like, okay, you can go.
Yeah, pretty much. Something like that.
We'll follow you now.
You know, I mean, now I know a lot of people who've read the books have said that, you know, there are three people who are supposed to control the dragons. You know, I was kind of reading wikis, asking a few people, and of course, one is her. You know, the rumors one was supposed to also be Jon Snow, just because everyone believes his dad is a Targaryen. And then, you know, so we're not sure who the third person is, but I'm not even sure if that's her dragon she's supposed to control, but who knows? I mean,
actually, I think it's going to be Peter Dinklage who's going to control one of them.
I don't know. I mean, is he a Targaryen?
That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, how?
Because they keep saying that he killed his mom, but I'm hearing, and this is again from TV Talk, that maybe he killed the mom and she ended up sleeping with, you know how these women in this show are all loose booties.
Wow.
They sleep with whoever got power. So she could have slept with the Mad King, got pregnant, and pawned it off as one of as a Lannister, but he's really not.
Yeah, true. I don't think Tyrion's gonna let the city burn. Tyrion's not like that. Tyrion is a good.
Dude, he gave a homeless woman a coin to feed the baby.
You know, he loves the fact that he's got power now where he can manage. Like he's the kind of guy who's like, I have so many ideas, but you know, finally I get to use it, you know? Because remember he was trying to manage the kingdom for his stupid nephew.
And he did a good job.
Yeah. So I definitely
Joshua. No.
What did Joshua say?
Jorah will never get to sleep with Dany. He gonna die.
Who's Jorah again?
The guy with the grayscale.
No, never happening. He's gone. Now let's go back to the other part. Dawn. Oh my God, man.
Doran?
I mean, the Kingdom of Dawn?
Doran.
Oh, Dorne. Sorry, I guess it like Dawn. Dorne. Man, talk about just taking out a whole line. Man, that woman was.
Those sand snake bitches are fierce.
Yeah. And the prince, so dumb. Two people came to kill you, and then you're like, pick one, and then he decides to go back the other one. I mean, granted, the sister also thought that maybe he should. Okay, guy, you have two women come to kill you. One has a whip, one has a spear. Who would you fight first?
The whip?
No, spear.
Actually, the spear, because you take her out, but
I mean, the whip could have poison on it, but at least who knows what the timeline is the poison on there, right? To act.
Yeah,
but the spear, at least you know you're killing somebody with a sharp weapon immediately. Done.
But see, I think he was thinking, okay, she can't really lunge to throw the whip in these close quarters, so I might be able to get the upper hand on her first. Spear, I might have to wait.
Yeah. Marva says, well, they say that Tywin was the hand of the Mad King. He used to rape his wife. Tywin used to rape, I mean, the Mad King was crazy anyway, so anything could happen at that point.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we saw poor Sansa get raped. And granted, I heard that was light compared to what happened to her in the book. Yeah,
everything is worse in the book. in this book. The only person we didn't see this episode was Bran Stark, who's way past.
Oh, Brienne, whatever, Crippy.
Yeah, who's walking. Maybe it's just his visions or whatever the case may be. But it looks like he spent time and he's grown up. The kid is actually physically grown up too. Anyway.
Yeah, that's why they kind of kept him out.
Yeah, so it'll be cool to see because we've seen from the trailers he meets the White Walker King and while he was standing. So I'm thinking it's a vision of his, one of his visions and stuff. But I'm sure the White Walker. Oh, maybe he actually can walk now.
Or maybe they somehow, some way, he got power to walk again. After some time of recuperation, he got his powers of his legs back. Who knows? Yeah. This show's weird like that.
Yeah. Gregory, you should watch the show. Thanks for chiming in, though. But Game of Thrones, trust me, when you go back to season 1 and you start that show, it will get you hooked.
Look, I was with my mom today, and HBO is running the season 5 marathon.
Yeah.
She started watching, and she's like, damn it. Now I want to go back and watch this from the first season to understand this shit a little better.
Yeah, she needs to tell it. Yeah, your mom needs to go back way to the beginning and catch up. But it's a very good show. It's one of those shows where there's so much politics, backstabbing, and Gregory, don't like any character way too much.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Just giving advice, in there. What else did we miss that we didn't touch? So we covered Dorne. We covered. Let me
see. Tyrion in the city. The boats all burned.
Yeah, Tyrion in the city. Boats all burning.
But I like his logic, though.
Who, Tyrion?
Tyrion. Yeah, the way he's speaking, he's like, you have to get to know your people so they can respect you and all this and that. It's like everything he was spitting sounded so good.
Yeah, because remember, these people have been slaves for such a long time.
But see, you can't tame a slave. A slave will always want to be a slave.
So this
isn't Spartacus.
Yeah, no, that's why they were calling her mother, because that was the closest thing, for them to at least follow. So it's going to be a hard process, but I think he's the one. She well, this is also a way that burning of the ships means that she can't come over anytime soon. They've also just pushed that back. Also, her crossing the waters there. So we'll see.
Can walk. They could
no, coming back to Westeros, I mean. When they burnt all the ships.
Yeah, they don't want her to leave.
Yeah. That also means she's not going to Westeros anytime soon. That's what I mean.
Oh, she's going to Westeros.
Yeah, she could.
They'll just walk. They'll take the longer way.
No, there's no land path to Westeros. It's a different continent. Those things are 2 different continents. Completely.
I think she can walk there.
Remember,
Jorah took it in season 5 to cut time and to avoid getting captured on the road, but eventually that did backfire on his ass.
Maybe. Jon Snow coming back. I say Jon Snow or his Jon Snow character or revived self as Targaryen or Lannister isn't coming back till season 7.
No, he'll be back this season.
Or maybe no, I don't think it's this season.
He'll be back this season. He'll probably be back. Probably be back by the 4th episode.
No.
Yep.
No, I don't think so.
4th.
I say if it's this season, he's coming back episode 9.
Remember, he was on set, and I don't think he was on set just to film that stupid scene. I think he was on set a lot longer.
No, I think it's much later. I think Lady Stoneheart is coming first. I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna play with.
We're not getting Lady Stone. We're not getting his mother back.
Why?
Her part was small in the book, and they kind of skipped over it already, so they're not going to showcase
her. There are a lot of things that skipped. Remember, things don't have to be in order anyway.
They're not bringing her. She's busy doing other shit.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Meant as a Stark or Targaryen. I still say season 7. To me, you don't have to bring him back till season 7 because you do in season 7. That's to me that just makes me want to just. I can't wait to go over, but
he comes back when the wildlings are fighting the people of the Castle Black, and they're gonna all stop and be amazed that he's alive, and everyone's gonna follow homie.
No, not that. He's not
watch.
It's not coming out, but we all know that the Lady Melisandre isn't going to help when they attack because she taking off that necklace is kind of her like I'm just like
that could be her way of giving up her life to give him life.
I don't think that's going to happen, okay? Remember, there's still 2 other people who can bring people back from the dead.
But there's another Red Witch.
No. There is the guy who...
Yes, there's the guy, and he's coming back this season.
Coming back. And then there's another guy who's also part of the Lord of the Lights. I forgot his name. Oh my God, it's a famous.
Yeah, he's
actor.
the one coming back.
No, not that one. There are two of them.
Yeah, I don't care about the other dude. Dude, there's also another Red Witch that's going to be introduced this season.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. The Red Woman said that she saw him at the Battle of Winterfell, so he's back then. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So I mean, I agree. He could be. I can see him come back in the last episode. I agree too. Like, again, they can play it either way. Doesn't matter which way they play. They still have us.
I'm watching this regardless.
You know,
all through the way. The only show I said I would quit is if they brought back Laurel Lance and Arrow. I'll be done with that show.
Yeah. So I mean, it's solid. I mean, I like the episode. It wasn't too crazy, like you said. It moved the storylines forward. So we also got a recap. I like the nice long recap. It was a long recap, but it was well placed recap. You knew where everyone was, and then you're able to start up and then move forward. So
yeah, everything, dude. The story flowed so great, even though I had some buffering issues in the beginning of it, but still, it flowed great.
Great, yeah. So
I like Reek standing up like he was going to do something to.
I mean, he tried. Poor Reek, man.
Yo,
I mean, the thing about it is that he's. Oh yeah, thanks for mentioning him, because nothing is going to happen to ladies. Thank you. Sorry. For some weird reason, see how my brain just acted on me? For some reason, I now totally forgot that Brienne saved them, and I thought they were captured.
No,
my brain just went on like,
dude. I always was under the impression that if you go into water, a dog can't pick up your scent.
Yeah, man, those dogs are special.
Dude, those are some special hounds.
Yeah,
man, they kept going.
Victor says, "Who do y'all think the Ice King is?" I think is the first Knights of the Watchman. Remember the story that they had that said the first Lord of the Night's Watch fell in love with this blue-eyed woman, and then married her, and then brought her in, and then basically started turning darker and darker and darker. So we'll see.
I might have to rewatch all these seasons just to get familiarized again.
Ramsay must die. He has to die, man.
I can't wait for that one Bolton guy to die.
He needs to go.
Both Boltons need to go.
Yeah, both of them. I mean, they're terrible. In the most brutal way. That makes sense.
Yeah, for him.
Yeah.
Dude, I kind of miss what he told that one like preacher dude. Did he say chop her up and feed her to the hounds?
Something like that. I kind of missed it too, because I was having some like buffering thingies at that point. It was weird. Check this out. So I was watching it.
Homie's sick.
I was watching it off my Xfinity app because for some reason my HBO Go took forever to load. I tried to load it up before, and it was having issues. I tried it in like 3 devices, didn't work. So I went to Xfinity, and then for some reason I went to Xfinity. I just went straight to HBO and I clicked play. It was playing. I didn't know it was an HBO Latino. So the parts where they were doing the prologue from post-log from last season.
Yeah,
that was all in Spanish. I mean, it was in English. And then when it started playing, it was in Spanish. I was like, oh crap, where's the regular HBO? Yeah, so it was nice.
In Espanol available.
Yeah, they started speaking in Espanol. I was like, wow. I mean, Spanish. I was like, seriously, I don't understand what's going on here. Quickly, find.
Oh, dude, I literally had to. This is how wonky it was. I started on my computer. Playback was horrible. Like, it would just pause, stop, pause and go, pause and go, pause and go. So I said, fuck it. Bring it up on my phone real quick. Run it up on the phone. 17 minutes in, and then the fucking phone starts acting up. The voices keep going, but the playback just stopped.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. And then I got to work on the computer to just stay watching it through the computer.
Says Dawson says, I agree with you. Jon Snow will come back. I think he's a Targaryen, and they require 3 riders. Yes, they do require 3 riders. So the dragons, anyway. Sorry. So we'll see. Now, it all depends. We'll get the first indication if. I mean, we know Tyrion's not going to die. Does somebody pull him out quickly from the dragon pit, or do the dragons actually calm down with him there? Because if they do,
we'll see. I think we're going to see next week.
Yeah, I mean, if as long as he doesn't have to like pet them or anything. But if they come forward and they calm down, then we know that it's probably him. if Snow returns with his hair, will his hair become white? Or
That's interesting.
I don't know why. Does Lady Stoneheart's hair turn white? I'm just asking because I don't know. I haven't read the books. I should ask Sam though. But yeah,
where is Sam?
Sam
the playoffs too?
Huh?
Is he watching playoffs too?
No. Sam isn't around. Oh man, but yeah, no, it's really good. Anyway, any last thoughts, guys? Anything you want to chime in before we wrap up this one? It's a little shorter just because it was more of, again, catch up and kind of move stories forward. No crazy revelations, except we know that Arya's blind. We didn't necessarily see how she got blind, but it's still part of her training.
Well, that's the fact why she's blind, because it's her training.
Yeah, I know we just didn't see how she got blind. I'm saying in that aspect.
Well, her dumbass did what she did last season.
Exactly. So she's blind, and then we also know that at least Brienne saves the sister. Jon Snow is dead. Targaryen woman is still stuck wherever she is. And of course, the witch that told. What's her name again? The king's mother.
Oh, Cersei.
Cersei. Remember that scene when we saw that
last season
flashback? Yeah. Said 3 of her kids would die. 2 are dead. 1's left.
1 more to go.
So we'll see.
Yeah. I think the 3rd one dies in battle.
Probably, yeah. Because he's nice. She had 2 nice kids. She should, if I were her, I would have purposely killed the first one. And have the son take over that.
But see, I think the prophecy for her kids all dying is the fact that all 3 of her kids are from her brother. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the hell George R. Martin was thinking.
I don't want to go there.
I mean, that's some sick, twisted shit.
Hey. I try not to go there. I try not to go there. Please, let's not do it. I'm just joking.
What if Bran becomes...
But definitely watch the show. Start from season 1.
What if Bran becomes a dragon rider because he has that ability to control people's minds? And he controls the 3rd dragon.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? That could be it. I mean, we don't know. We have to see.
It's just so much shit. And this is what makes it so fun, because we don't know about no book. Because Dipshit's still sitting on his couch, fiddling with his thumbs.
No, he said he has it. He said he's done. I mean, he has it.
Dude, you know what? I don't believe that fool for anything. He's too busy thinking of other ways to have incest.
Oh, that's so wrong. No. What do y'all think about Bran? What do you think Bran will accomplish this season? I think he will find out a way to defeat the White Walkers on a mass scale, not just using dragon scale or just
Valerian steel.
Or Dragonfire. There are supposedly 3 ways. Yes, Arya will get it. Definitely a test. I bet poison. The other 2 were poisoned. Who are you referring to?
Joffrey and the sister.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's all poison. Yeah,
but see, Littlefinger poisoned the first one. Poisoned Joffrey's psychotic ass.
Yeah,
and then poor girl gets poisoned.
Will Littlefinger play a role this season? Oh, he has to.
He has to some kind of role. He's still thinking of ways to bring back.
This Littlefinger, he always does that. He always does that. But yeah, I guess we should wrap up, guys.
Look at that. Look, you got the incest playing in this shit, and then you got Littlefinger who wants to boink with Sansa. And Sansa technically in the book supposed to be like a young teenager.
Let's not even go there. I mean, but that back then,
Martin, look, man, that's not normal. I don't care what timeline.
Back then, they did stuff like that. Okay.
No, that's just sick.
They did.
Sick bastard. George R. Martin needs to get his head checked.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Victor says. Joshua says. Okay, yeah. Bring back incest. Definitely agree. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Before we officially now round up the episode. Like I said, it's a shorter episode just because start up. Can't wait for next week. So again, guys, 10:15 p.m. or earlier, if we can. As soon as we're done, we're jumping up and we'll find this up and we're doing a recap. Want to hear your thoughts, your theories all that stuff. What you think about, you know, what will happen to Game of Thrones. You know, we believe Jon Snow is coming back.
Either like you said, either as a Stark or a Targaryen. He's
Yeah.
coming back as one of those two.
Yeah. Yeah, Dawson says I'm hearing Tyrion is the third. He's another bastard. Didn't know who his mother is. So it's a lot of rumors. But you know what? I gotta give JR props though. The way he's handled his books, and even now we're not releasing the book, causes such great fan reaction because you're trying to find out what's going on, who, you know, like what character is what, you know, all that stuff. We will see the Mad King at all? I don't think so. No, I don't think we'll see the Mad King. HBO said they're not talking about doing prequels. That's bullshit. If I'm HBO,
I'm doing a prequel.
If this looks, you need to do a prequel movie of either the Mad King or the earlier time with the dragons. One of the two, like one of those two eras. Where
I'm not doing a movie. I'm doing a series because you know damn well the people will eat this shit up.
All the way to the Mad King.
You could do one. What was it?
You could do one when the Targaryens leave come into Westeros with the dragons.
I mean, you do this endless possibilities. They said they could do one that's like 70 years before the Mad King comes into play, and then you could do another one with the Mad King and his reign. Bring back Sean Bean, let him live for a little while.
Yeah, when he fights and he wins this time. Yeah, right.
No, not that he fights and gets his head chopped off.
Bring back Sean Bean. He can come back in that. You're right, definitely. That's definitely.
You know, there's so many possibilities that they could do with this, and then they could split it. You don't need this like those prequel series. You could do one for about 3 or 4 seasons, and do the next one another 3 or 4 seasons. That's 8 more years that you don't have to worry about losing viewership. Yeah, they'll stay around.
That's true. That is definitely true. Or you can even do one with the First Men, like all the way back when the White Workers first attacked and they had to build that wall.
Yep. You know there's so much history that could probably be done here.
Oh man, so much. Anyway, all right, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for joining us. Lou, thank you very much again as always. Want to follow Mr. Lou Rod? His name is Booredatwork. I know I can't see that clearly. Can you spell it out for people?
Buddharod on Twitter.
All right, and of course it's Booredatwork on Twitter. Again, 10:15 every Sunday after Game of Thrones or earlier, basically between 10 and 10:15. Wow. We're going to kick this off. We'll do a recap. We want you guys to join me. Thank you very much. Also, guys, don't forget, we do have a survey on the channel. I want to hear your thoughts on the kind of videos we should do, things to improve. The link is in the description below. Keep watching, guys. Stay tuned tomorrow morning. X-Men
trailer dropping.
Apocalypse trailer dropping. And I have some pretty cool tech stuff this week. And also check out Board Gamers, our gaming channel. We're going to put up some stuff from PAX East. I didn't get time to edit because I was spending time with my mom also this weekend. So have fun, guys. Subscribe to the channel and enjoy your entertainment.